West Bengal. 2 days ahead of the Panchayat polls in West Bengal governor has slammed the state election commissioner. Bengal governor CV Ananda Bose blamed the state election commissioner Rajiv Sinha for the violence for upcoming Panchayat elections. He said that democracy is being murdered. The EC is responsible for holding free and fair elections. The governor said that despite that all necessary machinery, yet there is so much of violence.
During these Panchayat elections, who is the killer? Who is the killer? Who is the killer? Will the State Election Commissioner SCC please raise his hand? Will the SCC please raise his hand? You should know who are the killers. You are the custodian of the lives of people during election. You are the repository of all powers to ensure free and fair elections. You are armed with all authority to hold peaceful elections. The police is under you, magistracy is under you, state machinery is under you during election. Still, why this gruesome violence, repeated violence, spiraling violence?
Shreya, my colleague, joins me live on the broadcast for more inputs on this. Shreya, good evening. Clearly, we did hear what the governor had to say. In fact, one of the remarks being that democracy is being murdered. Talk to us more about what else he said, because we have seen violence in the past couple of weeks in West Bengal.
Well, a very good evening to you too. Now, right now I'm standing in front of the State Election Commission, and you can see behind me that BJP workers have come out in protest of the State Election Commission and the TMC government. Now, they somehow reflect the same thought like that of the governor. Just like the governor today morning said that he have lost faith in the State Election Commission, the BJP too believes the same. They have also lost faith in the State Election Commission. I would go across to one of them and try to understand why they're protesting here. मैं आपके पास आना चाहूंगी, आप लोग इधर क्यों प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हो स्टेट इलेक्शन कमीशन के सामने?
देखिए, जिस प्रकार से आज चुनाव का आखिरी दिन है और जहां जहां पंचायत चुनाव हो रहा है वहां पे तृणमूल के गुंडाबाइनों ने अभी तक हमारे आज के दिन में 20 कार्यकर्ताओं को जान की आहुति देनी पड़ी है। हर जगह गुंडागर्दी हो रही है और ये लोग बूथ पे फोर्स जाने नहीं दे रहे हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि ये लूट नहीं कर पाएंगे। इस वजह से आज हम लोग चुनाव आयोग का घेराव किए हैं। भारतीय जनता पार्टी उत्तर कलकत्ता और साउथ कलकत्ता मिला करके हमारी मांग ये है कि हर बूथ पे सुरक्षा देना चाहिए और जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ताओं को मारा जा रहा है पुलिस द्वारा, टीएमसी के गुंडों द्वारा, पुलिस के दलाल के द्वारा, वो रोका जाए और हमारे प्रत्याशियों के ऊपर भी हमला ना किया जाए। उस मांग को लेकर के हम लोग यहाँ पर आंदोलन कर रहे हैं, चुनाव आयोग का घेराव कर रहे हैं।
Thank you so much. So as you can hear from the protester, they too are losing faith in the State Election Commission. Now remember, it was only today morning when the BJP have issued a letter, to the State Election Commission saying that they have lost faith in the state police. The state police is acting as the spokesperson, of the TMC party, of the ruling party. Now remember what the governor said today morning. He said that he came to West Bengal with a lot of hope. He came to the land where head is held high and the mind is without fear. He says that now he is disillusioned because neither the mind is without fear nor the head is held high, because what he has seen is that only violence before the poll and only political murders. So we have seen, this is not the first time that the governor is giving a message about the violence in Bengal. We have seen him in the ground zero for the last few days. We have seen him reaching out to Manowara Piyada. Remember, she is the daughter of Jiarul Molla, who was shot last week in Boshanti. We have seen the governor visiting the people who are, the target of violence in West Bengal Panchayat poll. We have seen governor reaching out to the families and trying to solve, the problem of violence as as a fact-finding machine, not as a fault-finding machine. So this is the situation of the state right now, just one day before the election.
Right, Shreya. Thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast and getting us all those details and reactions as well as far as the story is concerned. But for the moment, we leave it at that and shift our focus to the other story that we're tracking.